On the beaches, we will treat them badly. We wonder if superior German tourists are truly a superior group of visitors as Lanzarote seeks to replace Brits with them. Subscribe, like and share our channel for latest news and travel details across the globe. Do not miss to press the bell icon below to get the latest video. Spanish politicians have a rocky relationship with tourists, alternating between welcoming tourists from wealthy European nations and firmly committing to diversifying seasonal economies. Recently, the president of Lanzarote said that the island would try to reduce dependence on British tourism in favor of German vacationers who spend more when they're here. This was in reference to British tourists. Brits abroad have gained notoriety for being tipsy, uproarious and light-hearted, however go 16 ounces for half-quart with their cousins from the landmass. The reality is not entirely consistent with President Dolores' vision of Germans who are responsible and spend a lot. While Brits traveling abroad are frequently criticized for their antics on Spanish island beaches, they are not the only ones who occasionally overdo it. Mallorca is aware of this because in May of last year, 13 tourists were detained after setting a terrace on fire. Witness statements mention that thatch on a terrace had been hit with cigarette and alcohol, but 2 bars had already been severely damaged by the party. In a less well-known incident, 2 were arrested in 2016 for stealing 10 beach towels and assaulting a store salesman as they fled. They later claimed that everything was part of a wager after they were arrested for robbery with violence. However, there is more than just personal experience to support the notion that German tourists are far from ideal. Additionally, there is ample photographic evidence. Photographs taken in Palma de Mallorca show a largely German-speaking audience supporting German singer Mia Julia during her topless performance at the Oberbayern disco. In an effort to lure German tourists to the Oberbayern disco, Spanish advertisers can be seen outside dressed in lederhosen and sporting the blue and white diamonds of the Bavarian Rotten flag. The disco is located on the so-called Ballermann stretch of the island, where heavy drinking is referred to in German as Ballern. In other photos, German tourists are seen literally drinking by the bucket, a practice that local stores have been happy to let happen for at least a decade. Brits who attend festivals will be familiar with the experience of drinking from a bucket. The bucket head pattern is something that keeps on joining Germanic people groups abroad. This itself isn't universes from the Spanish Botellón, lit. Large bottle getting together in large groups to drink and socialize. German banners envisioned flying in the Palma de Mallorca ocean breeze just before the 2010 World Cup semi-last are not so unique to snaps of English vacationers taunted for waving St. George's banner in front of major games.